Curse for a random rare relic. We did this earlier and we had success. On the Silent, I think it's much different. This can get you killed, well, just a lot of the time. Or at the very least, it's almost certainly causing you to take a ton of extra damage. So you have this early shop here and early shop here. If you were to take the curse here, I guarantee you, through these 3 fights, you are taking so much damage because of the curse kind of just being in your draw order, that by the time you make it to this elite and finally remove the curse, you probably just die here. Or you're investing all of your gold in removing the curse and hopefully picking up a potion to kill this. I actually don't love any of these options. I'm going to meme it up a little bit and do a boss relic swap. There's better on the Silent because she has a bigger deck and the ability to discard it. Well, bigger deck isn't always true, but I mean, potentially, right? On paper, yes, sure. You just discard the curse and it's not a big deal. But you're still only drawing 5 cards at a time, and she has the lowest damage potential of any of the 3, or actually 4 characters with Neutralize and Survivor. So you're basically just striking things to death. So if you happen to get something like Doubt and you can't discard it, you just die to Jawworm. Like, it just doesn't work out exactly like you want it to. Like, you don't just Survivor away the curse and you're fine. It just doesn't work out that way in practice. So we're gonna do a boss relic swap, and this may be a quick one. We'll see what we get. All right, Spire. All right. This is the play all the cards and hope for the best run. Oh, you weren't attacking. Who would have known? Yeah, I don't know. I all I can say is that I suggest you try it, because I think if you try it a few times, I think you'll find your own way to the answer. That's my guess. Try it out and see how it works for you. In my experience, having the curse on the Silent is especially debilitating, but hey, give it a chance. See how it goes. Dash is actually just a godsend. We can just always play Dash and hope for the best. We'll still go towards this shop. You know, the one good thing about Runic Dome starts, and there's not a lot, but the one good thing is that on 4 energy, you kind of just play the stuff. That's it. You've played the cards. Nice. And sometimes that's just enough. Skewer on 4 energy is exceptional. If we get it upgraded, it's 40 damage, regardless of what the enemy's doing. So Skewer is great. We will remove... Will we remove? I like the footwork a lot. Maybe footwork is actually better. On 4 energy plus not knowing what the enemy does, being able to block for more just sounds good. We are not going to see Mummified Hand, Whetstone, or Chemex again for the rest of the run, so that's too bad. Chemex Malaise is super fun. Yeah, I like Backflip as well. I think the Skewer was great, especially going into an elite situation very soon. No. Nope. I tried. I tried to live the dream, but no. Oh, congratulations, the smooth sailing silent dream run is so much fun. Silent is still my favorite character, though I don't think she's the best. No. Dang. That was so close to being an excellent fight. Up an Omamori, which doesn't do too much for us. Okay. Gross. Okay, or we'll just die right here. Very nice. 13 damage for 14. Nice. Decent fight. We pick up a toxic egg as well, so Adrenaline and Piercing Wail will come into our deck upgraded, even though they don't appear to right now. I think upgraded Adrenaline is just too good. Up an Anchor as well, which helps our turn one so much. Oh, taking that Golden Idol trigger a trap. We will absolutely take the curse now. Trade in one of our Omamori charges for a Golden Idol. Protect us from the dreaded Act 2 Bloody Idol event thing. Head and smith up some more stuff. Footwork is next on the list. If not Skewer, I'll do the footwork. Yeah, this is nice. How many campfires is this? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just 4. That is the decay events where you like lose 23 HP, gain 5 max HP, or obtain a curse. Unless you have the Golden Idol, which you can trade in for the Bloody Idol. Sure. Use up our, my ideal use of Omamori in Act 1 is to pull the Warp Taunts. That's the dream. But this isn't bad either. Alright, last upgrade here before the Hexaghost fight. I think we just do the Caltrops or the Skewer. The Caltrops is going to be... could be more damage. Might be more damage if we pull it on like turn 1. What's the lowest max HP you can get? I don't know. It's only 6 damage, right? I think that's only 6 damage, but I'm gonna block anyway. Ah, I was wrong. Nice. It is not 30 something. So the Hexaghost, the turn 2 damage is based off of your current HP. So if you come into this fight with relatively low HP, the turn 2 is actually much easier. So this can be, in some sense, the easiest of the first act bosses to go into because it doesn't force you to rest. Not an attack turn, I think, before it, which is why it is. What? Then it's this one? This is really testing my my knowledge of these fights. Yeah, that was the non-attack turn. So next turn, if we don't draw dash, I think we're just dead. Maybe still dead? No, we're good. And the Caltrops did, what, 30 damage in return? Good stuff, Hexaghost. Did not need to rest at all. 1000 Cuts Nightmare, Corpse Explosion. I was talking about this a bit earlier, but the Corpse Explosion allows you to take on the Act 2 elites. So much ease, and having it come into our deck upgraded thanks to Toxic Egg. Nightmare actually becomes somewhat playable because it's 2 energy now, but we have nothing to Nightmare. Nightmare, Footwork, or Adrenaline, it just never quite works out like that. Whereas Corpse Explosion is basically always good. Interesting. The Pandora's box is so spooky, but we have the Toxic Egg. So if you have one of the eggs and you take Pandora's box, all of the whatever, in our instance skills, will come into our deck upgraded. The issue with Pandora's box is we've only picked up a dash for defense. We'll do it anyway, because why not? We already have the Runic Dome. We might as well lean into the meme dream. Nice. You pick up no defense, an accuracy, a concentrate with no card draw. This is exactly how the run fails. The good news, I guess, is that Alchemize, Escape Plan, Bouncing Flask, Concentrate are upgraded. We probably just die. Oh yeah, these paths are atrocious. We are super dead. So either we take on 4 combats into an elite, Campfire Elite situation, or we're bottlenecked into our Flaming Elite. The Flaming Elite in Act 2 is hands down the most difficult in most instances. So sometimes you can take it out in Act 1, and that feels good. Most likely you're either killing it in Act 1 or Act 2. The Tri-Slavers with whatever, max HP, Book of Stabbing with Strength, anything like that is kind of a kiss of death. Yeah, 3 energy and a bunch of non-defense when we already had an upgraded footwork. The Pandora's box will ultimately end the run. We play accuracy. Delicious. All right. Crippling Cloud and Acrobatics, both very good. We'll take the Crippling Cloud because basically we're just all in at this point. And I don't know what's worse, accuracy or concentrate. I guess accuracy literally does nothing. It is a curse. Sure. Give me some skills. Oh. So you'll notice there that the Corpse Explosion removes 2 charges of artifact. One for the poison, one for the Corpse Explosion effect. Yes. Draw all the cards, please. This is 12 plus... That's 14 damage versus 56. So that's not quite enough. Oh, we can terror. 80? Okay. Meme Stab. Infinite Blades. Dagger Throw. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, good. This fight is so woefully random. Like, we'll just never really know what's going on, and just hope that it doesn't matter. Like, you can see on 4 energy, like, even with Runic Dome, like, we're just playing this stuff, and like those, and hoping for the best. Yeah. Wow, Liquid Memories is great too. And so is Leg Sweep being upgraded. I don't know. Liquid Memories on Dash and Corpse Explosion. Very good. I'm thinking Flex with Skewer. I also like All Out Attack. I mean, it's mostly for Skewer, though. Tough choice. Duplication is very similar to the Liquid Memories. We can always just Duplication Potion Dash. It's the same thing as Liquid Memories, playing it twice. We won't know what the enemy's doing, so we won't actually know which is better. I'm going to stay as is. You know, I sure hope that Corpse Explosion is the MVP of this act. It is that good, and it is upgraded. About 25? Down 13. We don't want to take this 6. Like, ideally we Corpse Explosion the cultist. But they could both be attacking this turn. Yeah. I don't think we can wait. There's always a chance we're not being attacked? Okay. Excellent. That's a bad turn. It's not a bad turn. We're still in it. And we're not vulnerable, so this isn't the like 31 damage turn. There's no way. Is it like 24 or 20? Okay, honestly, not too bad. The finisher is not good enough. The Bucko stabs. Spook. Just don't dash here. Okay. Yikes. So we're for sure using one of our potions. The flex pot without having terror down is only going to be, what, 12 times 4? It's not enough damage. So I'm thinking duplication, crippling cloud. Though that's like, I mean, it's kind of just too much weak. It's basically just for the poison at that point. Some block, please. No block. Ouch. Also failed to get the caltrops down in time. Yeah. Got him. Or Chalcom. I mean, okay. I guess that's good. Skip on those. And for sure take a little nap here. Ooh. Here is where it can all fall apart. Okay. What's in the box? Well, more boxes, of course. Okay, so we were made weak, but not vulnerable. So this puts the enemy on 16 poison. This is going to be 23, 29. So not quite enough. This explodes for 49, which kills all but the middle slaver. So if we use our flex potion, I have to remath. This is 16 plus 12 is 28. Plus 11 is 39. That should be lethal. Oh, he's vulnerable. You're right. You're right. He's vulnerable. Oh, God. Does that mean I have to remath again? Well, we're always doing this. Let me see. 22. 26. 26. 26 minus 10. 15. 10, 6. He's dead, right? 22 goes to 16. This is like 10. 9? He's got to be dead. Why did I do that first? Oh my God. Oh. So dumb. A little lucky there. A sundial and a strength potion and a strange feeling that I don't know why this is going so well. A preserved insect. Okay. Okay. All right. Get another upgrade here. We're going into the collector fight, which has a lot of unknowns. Low light? Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I greatly appreciate everybody coming out and just hanging out and have a good time. Thank you so much for the support. Wow. The 20 out of 35 subs. I'm super stoked to get closer to my next emote. I had like one round of emotes, but I have new ideas. I have more things I want. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words too. Like this is just a super fun time for me on a Friday night. I greatly appreciate all you just coming out and having a good time. Thank you so much. Yeah, heel hook. I don't know. Like I used to take cards like heel hook and drop kick on the ironclad, but I just kind of stopped after a while. There's too many instances that I've had where those cards they just don't get their intended effects, and I don't like them. But I'm always open to like revisiting certain cards and reevaluating like my power rankings of cards. Okay, we'll go to this campfire and oh, don't worry, Snecko, we are already very confused. No need to apply your debuff, my good sir. I like our strength potions set up. All out attack and skewer. I think that could be one of the ways we either pop this elite or maybe with terror applied, the collector. It's good scaling for us. And we don't exactly have like a white beast statue to guarantee a potion here. So we just burn this. Yep. Thank you, Orachelcum. Oh no. Uh-oh. We are not vulnerable, so I think we're safe to apply terror here. Yes. It's 40 damage on its own. Nice. Like, so our heal hook we saw was upgraded. So at best, this is 8 damage for free. Like, it's super good if it works out. It also cycles your deck a bit faster. I don't know. Maybe I'll revisit it. Not this run, but a run. A run in the future. The fights have been going exceptionally well, but I'm going to rest here. If everything continues to go well, we'll get an upgrade at the next campfire, but I'll play it safe. I don't want to just get popped by, you know, the slavers in a bad draw or whatever. The Gremlin Leader is also especially scary with Runic Dome because you don't really know what it's doing a lot of the time. We want to do this. Reason being, once Bouncing Flask and Corpse Explosion come around, we can go ahead and hit the Spheric Guardian. Now, I thought about trying to get Terror applied, but I think we kill the Spheric Guardian with poison every time. And then the Sentry just, I don't know, whatever. We are doing a Dome run, and honestly, the Dome run has been an interesting challenge. Or something. We also, this is not only a Runic Dome run, this is also a Pandora's Box run. It is complete mayhem, and it's going better than most of my runs that do not do this. Let's just say that. This turn sucks, though. So if the sentry's effectively on 18 HP, we can use the Flex Potion plus Outlet Attack to block 10 damage here, and then we're getting hit for 11, which we block most of it with Orichalcum. We can then do like a Caltrops, which kind of whatever. Actually, yeah, do this. Okay. So now we're getting hit for 22 while frail. We don't have so we don't have a lot of options in this turn, but yes. Yes. Silly me, I had forgotten all about how good Pandora's box is. Sometimes, you know, Pandora's box kind of just keeps you coming back for more, because sometimes it's very good. A lot of the time, just not. But sometimes it's good. So Deflect is like hardly better than Orichalcum until we have Footwork out, and then it's 10 block for 0. And that sounds pretty good, especially considering how much block we have in this deck, which is well, just not a lot. This turn is like interestingly bad. What? We are against the tiny, menacing Gremlin Leader. This is potentially the scariest fight of this act. The Gremlin Leader has so many coin flips after you. So the Gremlin Leader will either attack or summon after we kill one of the minions. So next turn we're either getting hit for like 33 or not. And we'll just never know. I think we do this. A meme stab. Stab's okay here. Okay, so do we want the Envenom or the Caltrops out? What does more damage is kind of the question. So for Envenom to be more than Caltrops, we would have to apply poison 5 times and then let it marinate over, you know, 2 turns or whatever. The Gremlin Leader's always hitting us for X times 3, so 15 damage whenever we're attacked. I'm thinking Caltrops is the higher value proposition here. If we're going to get hit, we might as well do 15 back. Can also, like, if the Gremlin Leader's on like 9 HP and it hits us while we have Caltrops up, could end the fight before it gets the 3rd attack off. There's a lot of reasons why I think Caltrops is better there than the Envenom. Honestly, why I think Envenom is not that good to begin with. Turn. Oh, this is the turn. This is the turn I was talking about. This is either going to be great or it's not going to be great. Not great. We still make it out alive, but what could have been? Ah, pen nib. Why not? Second bouncing flask? I mean, we're not really lacking damage, really. Oh, there's the, hey, there's unload again. The unload beta art. Like, look at the standard art. Why would you ever do this when you could have this? The Silent is unloading all of her favorite relics into her new tiny house. It's fantastic. Tingsha, the Specimen, probably bronze scales, Ninja Scroll. So good. think we skip. And take another rest. Dash? Nice. So if we do Corpse Explosion, this is effectively on 34 HP, which means that we have to hit it for 4 energy, which we can do right away, actually. Or we can Envenom. Yes. Yes. Nice. So that was always the debuff turn, and now we're in the land of unknown. We don't actually know what the collector is doing. Some say when the left leg is moving very softly left and right, like it is now, the attack is coming in, but that has never been confirmed. Ah, I knew it. Don't kill me. Okay. YOLO? Damn it. So close. All right, skewer. Making me use my potion. A wraith form, you say? Oh, Pendib Skewer the Dream. Yes, please. So I think we just take the wraith form because it's wraith form. You can consider Nightmare. All right, I considered it. Doppelganger. I mean, upgraded, it's always worth it on the next turn. But I think it's just wraith form. When do we use wraith form? I have no idea. Can you tell? I can't tell. I had no idea what these enemies are doing. You know, we have a lot of interesting options here, actually. The wraith form says wraith form, and that makes it good enough. Absolutely. What is the Nightmare beta? Ah, I'm past the screen. I just saw your message for the Nightmare beta art. I can't go back. If I see it again, I will show. I can't remember. It might be one that's not particularly good, though. I may be biased, but I think I have all the best beta arts turned on. I mean, come on. Around Halloween time, all we did was take Wraith form. Because that's spooky. Anyway. Chance at Fusion Hammer, Runic Pyramid, and Hovering Kite. We are already on 4 energy. I'm liking the Runic Pyramid, believe it or not. Fusion Hammer is also pretty good because a lot of our stuff is upgraded. But let's do a Runic Pyramid. Pyramid is a lot worse when you don't know what's going on. I mean, yes. Absolutely. It does allow us to do some things with Concentrate, I guess. Hopefully we pick up some backflips and play some cards. I don't know. It's an adventure. This has been such a strange run. I still don't quite understand why it's going this well. But it is, and I guess that's good enough. Our Flaming Elite is tucked away in the back of Act 3, which is pretty nice. Oh, Toxic Egg could be the sole reason. That's true. Toxic Egg and the Corpse Explosion pickup. Corpse Explosion carried a lot of Act 2. 524 gold. We are absolutely going to an early shop here. We can decide at this point if these fights haven't gone exceptionally well. There's probably only 2 of them. We can always branch off to Campfire. We can just kind of elite dodge into our Flaming Elite, though we are missing... I feel like we're missing a lot of relics here. Yeah, that looks good. And if this shop's terrible, there is another one here along our path. So our first boss of Act 3 is the Time Eater. Okay. What a juicy skewer now. So good. What oh what are the enemies doing? It's our pen nib. I don't really want to waste it. I'd rather like pen nib all out attack if we draw it next turn. Okay, well that was not ideal. So this means that most likely all 3 of them are attacking us this turn, and we have so little in the form of block right now. Probably use our regen potion now. We may get 5 turns of use out of this. We can probably force it. Risk it to get the biscuit. I have a very close friend that uses that exact same phrase somewhat frequently. I had to like double check. Who are you? Nice. Something amazing. Willy plants? I'm just kidding. I guess this is block. It is I, your close friend. Hello, close friend. It has been some time since we have spoken. And thank you so much for the club, for the follow, and welcome. I'll still say it to the Nelly Furtado Super Fan Club. Okay, we got 2 uses. Oh, nice. 2 uses out of our regen potion. Kind of a waste. I thought we were going to take more damage there. Yes, like an ice cream would be nice. Is that so much to ask? Escape planning into a burn. Something about it. I don't know what it is. It's provocative. We are potentially going into an elite next, so stacking pen nib here versus just ending the fight immediately is nice. I don't actually see a lot of ways to stack the pen nib. Some of this junk. Maybe we'll draw some stuff this turn. Ah, there we go. There's some stuff. Nice. Another dodge and roll, I guess, isn't too bad with our footwork. Prepared is also pretty good with the Runic Pyramid, though I think we just need the block and all that goodness. 563 gold. I don't remember if we've actually even been to a shop yet. We must have. We must have been to at least one. Irony. Oh, the irony. There are not the cards you were looking for. Do we have any curses in the deck? And Venom is kind of a curse, honestly. That is about it, though. Everything else can stay. Everything else has earned its spot. Flying Knee also has kind of outlived its welcome. So I think we for sure pick up the Centennial Puzzle. Forethought with Pyramid. It's interesting, assuming that you can draw them all again, though. Yeah, Orrery is now a shop relic. Orrery actually could be pretty good here. That could be how we find our burst catalyst thing. Actually, you know what? I think I've been inspired. We do the Orrery. And acrobatics, another crippling cloud, piercing whale, footwork. Guarantee one catalyst. Guarantee a Shiv deck that we were not building for, apparently. 40% of the time, every time. And the piercing whale value is so much lower now, too. Which is just too bad. We'll take another footwork. Let's see. Our boss. Time Eater. Take a crippling cloud. Piercing whale. Acrobatics. That was a lot of stuff. Some good value for that orrery. It just as you're going into the Time Eater, just lean into the Shiv build. That is a strategy. Can't deny that. I think the Envenom is bad enough that it should probably go. It's true. We do have another shop that we're going to right here. And we'll wait. I don't think the Envenom is so bad that we can't just wait. What? Oh my. I mean, yes, right? With Toxic Egg, there's so many good skill colorless cards. Like Master of Strategy on turn 1 would be so good. It is a little spooky to take this much damage going into an elite, but 44 is not too bad. Oh boy. A good kitty. So we have the option of 2 bandage ups. Whoa. It's kind of sad how bad Dark Shackles is now that we can't see what the enemy is doing. Hold on. Hold on. Something came up. Hold on. Oh, I got him. Oh my god, I got him. Oh. He's so big. You say meow. The big boy. Yeah, he was purring, but the purring wasn't coming through on the mic, and I didn't want to like mess with my sensitivities because I'll never get it back to where it was. But trust me, it sounded like a normal cat purring. All right, I'm gonna take the Dark Shackles, even though we don't know what the enemy's doing. Sometimes we can make an educated guess to where it'll be worthwhile. Other options, applying weakness. I don't think we need. Deep breath is usually just bad. Oh, what a good kitty. Okay, goodbye. Girl with a fat beard. That is the best thing that I did not see. Wow. Instantly convinced. Now I have to try to convince myself of the bandage up. I think it got a lot better with the backflip and acrobatics that we added in. The problem with bandage up, in my opinion, is like drawing it and then using it. It takes up one of your 5 draws. So if you can draw it another way, like with acrobatics, it feels so much better to actually play it. I like that. Tiny giant head. Ruined my run before. I messed that up. I might have messed that up. Would I have broken even on the ceramic fish? I think we'd be close, but I don't think so. I think we were close to 20 cards, and we needed to add 19. Like, we would have had to been, what, 15 cards to finally broken even on ceramic fish? And I think we were at more than 15, but we're close. 34 cards is more than I typically take. Oh, yeah. Math. Fear not, Wraith form is here. Want something better to pen nib with. This Envenom is so bad. We don't even have... Oh, we have 0 attacks coming up. This plus like, I don't want to get rid of my neutralize, but we do have we have a crippling cloud leg sweep coming up. Feels weird to get rid of a 0 cost attack, but I think it's correct. Or the Dark Shackles. Dark Shackles is pretty good though. Did we play it one time? That is quite possible that it's been played a single time. you know, I think the pen nib being saved for all-out attack is maybe worth it. We blocked all 9 of that damage. Look out. Talk. So I think we're pretty safely within Wraith form range. Once against the collector. That could be, and it was like we probably just had extra energy that we weren't going to use anyway. Wow. Still at +4 dex. Nice. Getting Wraith form upgraded could be a good strategy for us too. This is 44. Yeah. Okay. Good fight. We actually took a little bit of damage there, like 4 total, because I think we healed 6 with bandage up. Mr. Shatismo. Whoa, you're back. Wait, is it your next workday already? Can't be. Flechettes and Venom. Whoa. A thing we can do. Venom now good. Our 35th card. Sure. I know. That's the dream. 2 poison each. I think the most limiting thing for Envenom has been its cost so far, though. Yes, Necro Skull does double the effect of Envenom, making it substantially better to actually keep around. The only thing I think we're missing to make this kind of pop off is the catalyst. Aw. All the footworks. I'm trying to consider if we have the means to do a Nash. Don't think we actually need it. I mean, at this point in time, removing the flying knee wouldn't even be too bad. The poison stab just got, you know, very minorly better. I don't think it's worth removing here. That is what? That'd be our 3rd footwork. You ever toss around the idea of being able to sell cards and relics at a shop? I have mentioned that many times in the past because I feel like the certain breakpoints in the shop, I have no evidence of this, but very often you'll find a very good combo and you'll be like 1 or 2 gold off. And I'm just like, tinfoil hat. They know. I feel like they know what your money is. But anyway, I've always thought that would be a good consideration just to be able to sell your potion for like, you know, half to a fourth of what it's actually worth. Just like, give me 10 gold for this potion. Trade up for something else. It'd be an interesting mechanic. Certainly not like, you know, 50 gold for a potion or anything like that. But I've suggested that in the past, and I think it's a great idea. Yeah, selling relics or cards, I agree, would be too overpowered. I kind of like the idea that it's tied to a relic, though I feel like it would be kind of a dead relic a lot of the time. I don't know. My issue with this deck right now is that it's at 35 cards. It's pretty big. So what I'm looking for more than anything is like cycle cards. Expertise is kind of that. Kind of. It'd be very good. Deadly Poison obviously stacks our poison a bit faster, which I think we actually need. I know we have Envenom, and I know we have Flechettes. I know that, but I don't know if it's quite fast enough. The 8 poison, Deadly Poison, that's just a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. 3 Footworks, in my experience, is probably too much, unless you have something like a Mummified Hand. Something to pay for them. Otherwise, they end up being too slow, and you never quite get the full effects. But 2 of them, I think, is okay. Like 3 is also okay with the dodge and rolls that we've added, the deflect. What else are we upgrading? Oh, we're upgrading Wraith Form. Well, with the Wraith Form, I think we don't need this quite as much. So the last thing to look for is a card to remove. And I think we're actually in a good place right now. So we're just going to move on. So this is our first key piece. It's going to be good. It's so bad. You can absolutely keep the blue candle. Ooh, like a blur would be really good here, too. Da-da. Ever save that potion? Oh, Mr. Ryan. Or you, so the question was, would you ever save that potion or use it right away, like you do on fruit juice? And if you're using fruit juice right when you pick it up, you are using fruit juice wrong. I will be the first to tell you. So there are many events in Slay the Spire that do damage to you based off of your current or max HP. And if you pop fruit juice as soon as you get it, and then you run into an event that takes away max HP based off of a percentage of your max HP, like the Apparitions event or the Vampires event or whatever, then you're effectively losing additional max HP. Better to hang on to the fruit juice until you're either not picking up another potion because fruit juice is taking up the slot, or if you happen to need the like 5 HP heal. There's basically no situation ever that you should just immediately pop the fruit juice unless you're going to die. I sure hope we don't take damage here. Wait, what? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, baby. Yeah, so the reason why you wouldn't use the gold potion right away, the hypothetical gold potion, I think the Act 1, I forget what it's called. It's like the goop event or something, where you lose HP to pick up gold or lose gold. I think the lose gold is based off of your... is based off of your current gold. Sundial. So this ends up doing 20 to all. That's not very good. definitely don't do that. These don't... Okay, we're good. Nice, good fight. We used our bandage, right? Yes. We're good. Or for swagger points. The real swagger is if you discard the fruit juice after you killed the heart. That's the real swagger move. Oh, the Act 2 event where you fight or lose all your gold, or the two thieves in Act 2. Yeah, see, there's a lot of like minute min-maxing that you could do. Or single prepared is okay, and we'll do our recall here just to be safe. Oh my. This could go so many different ways. Let's do it. Well, turn 1 sucks, but we do get to proc our Centennial puzzles, so it's not all bad. Is not Wraith form. Yep. Good fight. And ideally, the poison kills here, and we're able to get a pen nib ready for the elites. We'll see, though. So we need to get rid of... Maybe just do it next turn. I want to play both Crippling Cloud and Bouncing Flask. We can discard the Ascender's Bane safely. I guess at worst we take like 1 damage next turn. It's not a big deal. Oh, this actually kills the front one. Nice. Maybe we should have tried to wait for Corpse Explosion, but I don't think it matters. Ah, we take 2 damage. 1 damage? One damage. 0 damage or Chalcum. Dang it. Okay, anyway, I tried. Taisha, whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Not worth, but thanks. Ah. You see what I see? The grand finale. Grand finale Runic Pyramid is the dream. We could take a second deep breath to go for the Sundial Dream. It's actually pretty good. we'll do that. We could take a toolbox at the start of each combat, choose one of 3 random colorless cards to add, and add the chosen card to your hand. Could be like an Apotheosis, could be something else. Who knows? Oh, 39 cards. Yikes. I feel like that's too many. The problem with the 39 card deck is it doesn't ever do anything efficiently. It just does stuff hopefully well. And inherently you can get a bad draw order here and it's all ruined. The good news is we have so much cycle now built in with the acrobatics, backflip, prepared, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's not an issue. But who knows? I'm gonna do the toolbox for fun. We are against the tiny, tiny snake lady. Well, this turn sucks. So next turn could be Ghosts in a Jar, since we can't really kill those. Nice. So random. It's so random. Alright. You have Pen Nib all out attack. So all the daggers die and all we have to deal with the Reptomancer, who is pretty actually easily dealt with the Piercing Whale. So we'll make sure we just play all out attack last. And in the meantime, do some other stuff. Probably Flechette's next turn. Ah, Tingsha. This is the kind of spooky part of the fight where you don't really know what she's up to. She could be summoning. Could not be summoning. Ooh. Hey. My Wraith form. I bandage up. So Flechette's is 42 damage with the Envenom. So 42, 56 damage. Why can't you see intentions? We're still on the Runic Dome run from when you left earlier. This is 12, 20. Just have to decide how spooky this turn actually is. Because I would like to save my Ghosts in a Jar if I can. This. Do we just win? It's like some ridiculous math. 36 plus 12? 48? 67. God. Plus 12. I mean, we have to be there. Right? I feel pretty confident that we're there. Yes. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. Ooh, Regal Pillow, and we'll say Triforce complete. Take a quick nap before the Time Eater fight. Deep breath? Yeah, I did have Panic Button. I also had Concentrate. So I wasn't... Concentrate with Survivor, like 40-some block. Is probably enough, right? So this is our third Deep Breath. We can proc Sundial like crazy. Sure. This will be an interesting fight. The goal of this fight, we don't have burst, so at best we can like triple poison. So we would have to get the poison to roughly 70, 75, 80 before we use Catalyst, and that also has to occur before the Time Eater is at or below half. And rough numbers, I mean, we get like 2 ticks of poison basically, so that's kind of what I'm shooting for though. Willing to use a Dex potion. Ah, company. Perfect block. How does he do it? Not even I know. I don't know if you were all here for the last time I streamed, but I had a moment of revelation. I came to a conclusion, and it just made so much sense to me. Okay, stay with me for a second. I'm gonna hover over him. If the Time Eater eats time, does that mean that it's holding on to a snack? Is this just its lunch? And then the last time I was streaming, somebody was like, what if the Time Eater was just on his way to work one day, bringing his lunchbox in? He's just a regular old 9-to-5er, just like all of us. And here we are. We come stomping in and we start like throwing poison on him and stuff. This poor guy, so misunderstood. But who knows? You go and have breakfast now? Well, I hope it's like something delicious. Some Captain Crunch. Faceless Void with a beard. He does have like a little beardy trail here. He needs to trim it up though. You gotta get that. You gotta bring it up a bit, Time Eater. Just a little bit. Oh, Snecko's skull. The other issue, drawing the catalyst. Which means we probably shouldn't use Deep Breath. I don't recall the Time Eater's exact attack pattern, but I don't think he attacks here. Like, I don't think he attacks 3 times in a row, but I don't know. I don't know that for a fact. Yeah. It's a non-attack turn. So this should be an attack turn. What is this garbage? Well, this is probably worse. What? You meow? Meow. We played a lot of cards that turn. Ouch. Catalyst. No, I don't think we're really in danger of not drawing the catalyst. I think we're fine there. But I do have to be careful not to push him past 240 here, which would be roughly 60-80 poison. So we're safe to bouncing flask for sure. And we have Wraith Form Catalyst next turn, so we might as well just do the Deep Shackles now. I think we're also safe to Crippling Cloud. Oh, the Concentrate actually helps a lot. So not below 240, shouldn't be removing all his debuffs here. So this will go to 210. We'll have 2 turns, and then 220, whatever. Then he'll die. Or we can just kill him this turn. Nice. Ah, the Bird with Arms. Second. Wow. I really don't like Mind Blast on 2 energy. I think, without a doubt, they have this on other relics and stuff in the game. They need to make Toolbox have a skip option here. I don't really know why that's not there, honestly. I mean, Transmutation would be okay too, I guess. I mean, maybe, right? Could be anything. Let's roll the dice. I'm curious what Transmutation will bring. Yikes. All right, Transmutation. It's all on you. Sweet, but we have no energy. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Put in it. Oh, I see. It's the same art. Oh, it's not. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Put a attack from your draw pile into your hand. More deep breaths. Actually, you know what? We can proc our sundial here. Eighth form's back. Sick. What a combo. Hey, look, deep breath. We almost proc sundial twice because of all the deep breath. It's amazing. Okay, I guess we'll pick an attack. Sure. We have 2, 3 skills in hand. Flechettes is okay. I think the dash does allow us to get a full block here. We might want it for next turn, actually. Another deep breath with skill pot. It's a power pot. We can't use the power pot. That's crazy. Sure. Pick a skill. Deep breath. The problem with that is that Crippling Cloud is too good here. But it would proc the sundial. You know, the good news is that we have 3 deep breaths that we can draw into. The only hard part is dumping our hand at this point. Yeah. Oh, the skill pull. Sorry, I misread that. Monitor's not super close. Deep breaths. So the Flechettes alone kills this front cultist. This one's on 16. Actually, let's do this. Seems good. Oh, we have Envenom. It feels kind of like a waste here, but that's fine. Okay, so if we deep breath in proc Sundial, I don't really know what we do with it. Should maybe use a Dark Shackles here, because this could be the multi-attack turn, I think. We just deep breath again. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. So good. Not the multi-attack turn. When is it the multi? Is this the multi-attack turn? No, that's the only thing I'm really worried about right now. 70 damage. Yeah, absolutely no block though. Apply all the poison, please. Nice. I thought I did have a card in my discard. Oh, whoops. Well, we get it now. I wish I didn't have this 2 block just hanging out now. I don't want to hang on to this Piercing Wail for the turn after next. Because he can come out of the next form. Actually, no, we want it for right now. We'll do a little cheese. Yeah, I think we can play both, right? Put him at 0. And then that's perfect. Just wondering if I play the escape plan. Probably not. It cycles itself next turn. It's like the same thing. I think that was not the multi-attack, and that's really what we're worried about here. So can't really stop putting on the block for now until we're through that turn. We do have Noxious down. It's a bit slow. And we're kind of cycling through all our block too quickly. The real dream here is to keep the pen nib proc for the elite fight. I think we're really close to being able to do that. So the catalyst goes to 60. I think we're fine this turn. Even more than 60. Like, at best, we're waiting for the deadly poison, I think. That's not deadly poison. I think that's okay. This is not a good turn. So if we Wraith Form now, we do effectively like 140 damage over the next couple turns. We have to find about 100 damage, so we're for sure using our pen nib. That's okay. We could also just like... we could maybe poison him down. Yeah, with Snecko, there's a... maybe we just poison him down, actually. Because we have... we have 3 turns, so we're basically there. Yeah. And Orichalcum saves us here. We never do this. We never do this. Maybe we'll save Skewer for like a contingency plan, though I don't think we'll need it. Oh, it's just over. Oh, you know what? We can actually prep our sundial as well. What a galaxy brain move. No, we stop now. Nice. Really good fight. Proceed. Approach the door. So we have 80 whole gold coins, 80 Spire bucks. Let's see. 4 HP can be recovered with our bandage potentially, so I'm more looking to upgrade a card here, probably the Wraith form. Yep. Oh, there it is. That's too bad. There's nothing here for us. I like the Power Potion, Ghost in a Jar better than these, and so on. Sure. So if we Envenom Flechette's leg sweep, we'll be at quite a lot of block here. Decent. We could proc the deep breath, but maybe we actually don't this fight. This fight's going pretty well. We have piercing well for next turn, and all the artifact is gone. So Corpse Explosion plus Catalyst, I think, is just a kill next turn. Nice. So we'll do what we can to stack the pen nib a little bit here, which isn't much. Good enough. Didn't get the bandage off, though. Oh, baby. Do you take the burst or you take the catalyst? I think you always take the burst. Oh my. An upgraded burst at the end of the game. Black Potion's interesting. I think I like the power and Ghost in a Jar, though. Mind Blast for 33? I don't think so. Maybe the Enlightenment does something for us. It could. I never appreciate Anchor more than when I get to the heart. This is just so much easier. Turn 1's so bad. Oh. Sure. I think we wait for next turn for Adrenaline. We'll have 6 block at the start of the turn, so we can dig with it. Yeah. Feels bad to basically do nothing on turn 1, though. One other strategy we could have done, actually, now that I think about it too late, we could have used our Anchor block and purposely taken 1 hit of Beat of Death to proc Centennial Puzzle to draw 3 cards. Hopefully that doesn't matter in the long run, but who knows. Okay. No orange pellets or anything. We kind of have to... Sorry, we have to do the best we can here. Just kind of rolling the dice as much as our risk tolerance will let us to... Like, I don't want to use Ghost in a Jar if this isn't the big attack, but if this happens to be the multi-attack, then we know we can Ghost in a Jar next turn. It's just kind of a gamble at this point. It's a coin flip. There's no way to know. Bandage Up effectively gains us 4 HP. It's just free. And gets out of our hand, I suppose. And Venom is going to be hard to do anything with for now. We always deflect. And we can decide what we want to do with Burst. Ideally, of course, we're doing Burst Catalyst, but Catalyst is somewhere in our 35 card deck. We're not guaranteed to draw it. So it could always be, what is this, like 4 times 4, 16, 32 poison right now, or we could try to draw into Catalyst and do it that way. It's kind of it's a hard call, honestly. So following up the Burst Catalyst would be something like Adrenaline. It's an extra 4 energy, 4 cards. It's going to be a lot of cards played, so the Beat of Death will do a lot. We can always Dark Shackles to, I think, always allow us to live through this turn. And honestly, we don't need Burst Catalyst if we have Burst Bouncing Flask down by the time Catalyst comes around. So I think this is correct. Make sure we have enough block before I do this. Also do Enlightenment. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Proc Centennial Puzzle. So we'll take 1 damage here now on purpose to proc our Centennial Puzzle. Oh, you shouldn't have. Okay. So it comes down to whether or not to Dark Shackles this turn. I think always yes, because we can always Ghost in a Jar next turn. That has to be correct. GG, too easy. This was a good fight. Get this junk out of my hand. That's good. Yeah, that was a really fun one. We I don't know, we could have gotten close to getting a perfect hard kill, maybe. I know he's dead, don't worry. He hit the heart. Whatever. GG. Take Dome, kill Heart. This was our Runic Dome boss relic swap run. Why did this one win? In under 2 hours. It was actually pretty quick. Runic Dome, Pandora's box. I don't know. Take Runic Dome because just play the cards anyway. Take Runic Dome, get Toxic Egg, win the game? Question mark? Yeah, that was a good one.